Okay, now it says find the value of blah blah blah. Everything's there already. So we're gonna continue and see what happened. So it says, okay, it says 3 power 304 with a square, then times blah blah everything. Okay, my first step, I'm gonna ask everyone. Okay, can you tell me based on our first step, right? Your 3, your 7, your 3, your 49, your 9, your 7. Can you tell me which base you're gonna make it smaller? So I'm asking you the questions. Okay, I'm asking you the question. So you're gonna decide which base. Okay, which base you're gonna make it smaller. Which base? Yes, you're 49. Yes, you're 49. Yes, you're 9. So you're gonna change your 49 to what? Very good. You're gonna change your 49 to. Thank you very much. 7 square. You're gonna change your 9 to 3 square. Very good. So we're gonna change that. Yeah. So as for me, right? Because I would say lah, student gets scared when they do the question, you know. Okay, so okay, maybe I write this way lah, or maybe I explain it this way. Okay, everyone. Let's take an example lah. For example, let's say I'm sitting in front of you, like on the chair. So let's say, I'm trying to like explain to you what's the difference between WASA exam and your school exams. Okay, especially students from Catholic high school, or maybe you're from MRSM, SBP, okay, all these stuff school, right? Okay, so you're gonna know. Like let's say lah, I'm sitting in front of you, okay, and I'm gonna start walking towards the door. Okay, so do you think this is a very far distance? Like from here, I'm gonna walk to the door. Is that a far distance? Do you think that's a far distance? No, it's like so short, cry not. From here to here is like, come on, like 5 steps, I already reached there, cry not. Okay, so how if, by the way, this is like the first floor lah, okay? So what happened is that, how if I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk outside to the playground opposite my house. Okay, let's say I'm gonna walk out and go to the playground opposite my house. Okay, everyone, I'm still walking. But do you notice the distance is like super far already? You get what I mean? Okay, so this is like super short distance, but if I walk to the playground, it will be super long, super far. So same applies to your questions. Like if you compare to ASA exam and your exam, like your school exam, right? It will be there. Like you are walking to your playground, you are using the same steps. Okay, you're using the same steps. You are walking, yeah, but it will be longer as in question longer. Then your steps, everything, your workings will be fairly long. Okay, but in your WASA exam, probably what happened is that they will give you this kind of question. Like that, they'll give you like the first 2. Then they ask you to complete it. Done. Yeah, so it's the same question, but then it's shorter. Working will be like fairly short. Okay, but as compared to like let's say, sorry, I'm saying like WASA exam. So let's say your school exam, maybe it'll come out something longer. But of course, not as long as this. This one is like obviously do it like super long already. Okay, so you need to know. I prepare way further. Okay, way further as in to prepare your SPM. Okay, but it's not as I mean, I don't give you something where you didn't learn before. So everything is like within what you know. Okay, so now we're gonna do like the front part first. Okay, the numerator part. So I'm gonna put the star there. We're gonna complete the one on top. And when I write all the workings on top, right? What I do is that I follow step by step. I'm gonna do like step number 1. 334 square times with 7, -2, 25. Then what happens is that divide, I'm not using it because it's for primary students. So I'm going to use like the secondary way by doing a fraction over. I'm going to put there 3/1/2. I'm going to put there times 7 square with a -205. Okay, with a -205. Okay, now the next one. Okay, the next one. Okay, so right after this, okay, what happened is that now, so you see what I'm going to do. Okay, everyone. So do you notice I already finished like step number 1? This one done already, correct? Okay, I'm gonna move to the next part. Okay, the next part will be, because I'm gonna do bracket. So my question to everybody, bracket, you're gonna times, right? So we're gonna start multiplying this times. So it will be 3, 1. You tell me this. Because 3/4 and 2, you know the 2 and 4 you can simplify, correct? Yeah, so when you simplify, what you will get? Of course, the 2 and 4 you can cut, right? So when you cut it, what do you get? When you cut it, you get a 2, right? So that will be 3, 2. So this one you can't cut, you have to multiply, right? So it will be 7 with a -4/5. Yeah, we are doing the top part. We are doing the top part. Yeah. What I'm trying to do here is that because it's like too many things. So what happened is I try to separate by using a star there. So your teacher know, okay, you are doing the one on top, then we're gonna incorporate in a while. Yeah. Okay, so the other one is like 3/1/2. I'm separating them. You see, I'm doing the one at the bottom. Yeah, then after that, you see this one, you can't simplify, you just multiply lah. So 7, negative 205. Hey, sorry, negative 405, because we can't simplify with the times. Okay, right after this, we're going to continue with the next part, and you notice, everyone, can you see this 100% equal? So 100% equal, and it's a divide, it's just like what, it's just like 8. What is 8 divided by 8? Same idea, right? So 8 divided by 8 equals to what? What is 241 divided by 241? It's still 1. So basically 100% equal stuff, you cut it off, you get 1, right? So I'm doing the same thing, cut it off, it's 100% equal. And you notice 1 is useless because anything times 1 is still the same answer. So you can just ignore it after you cut it. So what you left is that you left that 3 there, and it's not 0, it's 1. If you times 0, gone, so everything becomes 0 already, including the 3 power 3 over 2. So if you put a times 1 there, nothing. Just like let's say I place a random number called 41. Then 41 times 1 is still 41, right? So you can actually ignore the times 1. Or maybe if I randomly put my name there, Liang J. So I put a Liang J there, then after I put times 1. Nothing, right? You can put the times 1 there. You didn't put the times 1 there, the answer is still Liang J, right? So you see this times 1 is a bit useless. So then you look at these two parts, same base, over means divide. Divide, you can minus, right? So it will be 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2. And you will be getting 3, what? What you'll be getting? 3, 1. Because 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2, you get 2 over 2, right? Yeah, so 2 over 2 is actually 1. Yes. So after you get this thing, so what's the next thing that you're going to do? What's the next thing? Yes, the next thing is that I'm going to take this answer and incorporate into the full workings there already. So that's my full workings. So that will be 3, 1. Okay, so I'm going to put my workings there. So that will be 3, 1. Then over the 9 becomes 3 square, 1 over 4 times 7. Yeah, okay, times 7. And then that will be 3, 1. So you will simplify this, you get 3, 1 over 2 times 7, 1, right? Okay, then after that, can you see this part over here? You're going to minus them, right? Yes, you're going to minus them. So it will be 3, 1 minus 1 over 2 over 7 power 1. Okay, then the next one comes in. Okay, everyone, what is 1 minus 1 over 2? 1 minus 1 over 2. 1 minus 1 over 2, what is that? It will be 3, 1 over 2. Right? It will be 3, 1 over 2, then over 7, 1. Okay, actually you get the answer already, right? So if the question says, can you simplify? Then you have to stay prime number. You stay prime number with indices, with index. Okay, with index form, simplify. But if let's say you mention the word find value, just like this case, if they say find value, okay, find the value, or maybe they say the word evaluate. If they talk about all these words, right, you just type everything into your calculator, and everyone, if you get this answer, 0.247, I want you to type a 1. If let's say you get 0.214, you type a 9. Okay, let me tell you what's the error. Okay, come go ahead. So you're going to type like 3 power 1 over 2 over 7. So if you get this answer, you type 1. If you didn't get this, you get 0.214, you type 9. I will tell you what's the error.